Hello, Jessica.
Yes, how are you?
Oh, how are you? Very good. Yourself?
Good, good. So we can kind of jump into it unless you have any questions.
Right, of course.
Okay, you ready?
Absolutely.
Alrighty. So just talk to me and tell me about some of the adversities that you faced as an actor from Spain.
Well, actually, I'm from Argentina. Um, the adversities in this project, Griselda, were not many. I found and worked with an excellent team, a group of extraordinary actors, and a great director who let us fly and create in a super creative environment. I think the adversities maybe each character presents adversities or difficulties. So it is important to work in creatively with the director um, and with a good team. Um, I think during the filming, with the director imagined the character together, and we always discover something new, something that went further. Um, yeah, Andy is someone um, who is open to discovering with you uh, unprecedented forms of humanity that came from the character. So this creative or working relationship with a director creates very powerful and unique combinations. Because
Right,
prior, yeah,
right. So you were born in Argentina, but you were raised in Spain, right? Or did I read that wrong?
well, actually, I was living in Spain around 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah,
So how old were you in Spain? Just curious.
right now.
No, like when you were in Spain, was that like your childhood or like adult life?
No, adult life was about
Okay.
3 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
right.
Okay.
But
So,
I raised in Argentina.
okay, gotcha. So I know with Griselda, because it's a Colombian-based movie,
Yeah.
might be some similarities, but just as an actor in general, like have you gone through any adversities as a actor from Argentina?
Well, I think well, this case, then Griselda was a team, Latin American team, where they were the director is Colombian. The whole of the actors are Colombian too. Um, no adversities. I
Just
don't
as
think
an
of it.
actor in general, no? It's been
Oh, in
going.
general, well, the language was a very challenge from the beginning. Uh, try to act in English is was a challenge for me because my native language is Spanish. So um, well, the acting needs a very deep way to say or to express emotions and thought that you need to work a lot in the process, the connection, the all of that with the language, you know.
Right. Okay. So, talk to me about your role in Griselda. What's it like to play in such a historical drama?
Yeah, well, my character is Rivi Ayala is based on a real person who is very close to Griselda. And when Rivi meets Griselda Blanco, he's completely fascinated by her and is willing to do anything for her. The character starts helping her until he becomes her right hand man. And from there, we didn't try to resemble a real person behind the character in formal terms. Because the character is alive, is in jail right now.
Right. Right.
So, but we tell the facts as they happened. Um, my work with the director was create a character with a specific humanity that showed he was more than just a hitman, and someone who had a complex personality, and he was also part of a complex social situation in Miami in the 80s, you know.
Right. Yeah. So playing a hitman, what was it like studying to become that character?
Well, since this character is a hitman and really existed, uh, to help create a character, I like to think about um, his childhood and where he started in the war of crime, or in a deep way with that he has with his own existence. And I thought that he probably has serious emotional wounds, um, but he's also on a person's search to find a deeper meaning of life, uh, or at least the the script said that. Um, when he meets Griselda, he's totally fascinated by her. So, um, more than an object of desire in her. Between them, that turns into unconditional love, and that was so fun that, because the conditional love is something that never ended. You know, it's something um, um, there is nothing that can stop the dramatic evolution.
Right.
So helping Griselda, I think, is reason enough to give meaning to a life full of violence.
Right. So were you familiar with Griselda, the woman before acting in this Netflix special?
I had some notions about the Griselda Blanco and the um, what she did, but not so much. When I read the script, I realized that that's that is a very good story, real, based in a real life. And uh, I watched a documentary from that Rivi Ayala made from jail. It's called The Cocaine Cowboys. It's a very good documentary, and I had the possibility to know him, and, and he explained everything in the documentary. How was that period?
Okay. There is a reality TV show called Cartel Crew. Have you seen it with her son is like the star in the show? I don't know.
Yeah,
You have
absolutely.
seen it?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. Very interesting.
yeah.
Okay, so what steps did you take to fully understand the importance of your character? You said it that he's more than a hitman. So how did
Mm.
you get to that? Like how did you discover, this is more than just a hitman role. This character has a more important level in not only the film, but like in society and in history.
Well, I discovered many things in this character. I think, despite the bad things the character does, he has a great sense of loyalty. Um, Loyalty as a fundamental value, and he gives himself completely to help Griselda and does not measure the consequences, because he is moved, that is said, by unconditional love for her. I think that what this characters taught me.
Mhm. So do you have an acting role model?
Um, yeah,
Who is
I
it?
have. I have. Yes, I have. Well, I love I'm lover of the era of the actors who contributed so much uh, to some of the best performance, such as Gary Cooper, John Wayne, Cary Grant, Jim Stewart. I think the variant gestural work they had was extraordinary. Was extraordinary.
Mhm.
I love that era.
Okay, and one thing I forgot to send out, but can you just tell me about, where you got your experience in acting, where you studied, first role, that type of stuff, your background?
Yeah, well, I was born in Argentina, then I moved to Buenos Aires, is the country, and I started studying acting classes. And my first movie was Leo's Room, with a Uruguayan production that won a lot of awards. From there, I moved to Spain, and then I was working in many films in South America, like in Uruguay and Brazil, Argentina, and and then I start to work with an agent from here in the United States, and and Griselda came.
Was it scary to play in Griselda, or, because I think like I watched it, so I feel like I would be a little afraid. Was it
Yeah,
scary to be the character, or what was that like?
about Griselda or my character.
And yeah, your character in Griselda, was it scary to play in the show?
Yeah, I was a little bit. We try to understand the fact that they happened. That was most scary to think. The fact that happened in Miami in the 80s was that happened the real life. So that was scary just to think about it.
Right.
And then we tried to connect with a creative moment, and we had a very scary uh, the nice team that we felt very good and very comfortable working with them.
Okay. Anything else that you want to share with us at Lux?
Know that the audience that has the possibility to watch a series, TV show, very good, well done, and the way that it's telling is very interesting. It's very new, and the team that is behind the show is very creative, and they know the genre because they are the same creators of the Narcos series. So it's a big show. And Sofia Vergara is a great actress. She has a great character.
Right. What was it like working with her? Good point.
Well, she's amazing. She's amazing. It was like a person and like an actress. I was impressed because she's always making jokes, and we start in a scene, a dramatic scene. She connected immediately with that, and that's incredible.
Right. Very nice. Okay. Thank you so much.
No, thank you, thank you.
Alrighty.
Have a good day.
You too. Bye.
Bye.